Thanks for stopping by at Hit Me Up Crochet. My name is Christy, and today I'm going to do 10 non-yarny things about me. Right out the gate, I can tell you this feels very weird, because as I was making out the list, it just seems so weird to start every sentence with I. So maybe somebody else knows a better way to do it. Number 1, I'm a New Year's Day baby, born January 1st, 1973. Yes, I am flying towards 47 like a racehorse. This is not yarn related, but it kind of has a yarn related afterthought. Number 2, I am left-handed, but I crochet right-handed. I don't know how that happened. Somebody had tried to show me how to crochet when I was about 4. And of course, I learned how to make a chain, and that was it. Everything else I learned I taught myself. But for some reason, and it didn't even hit me until years down the road, wait a minute, I have the hook in my right hand. So there's that. Okay. Number 3, I got married when I was 15, and I've been with my husband since 1985. So what is that? 34 years? Because we quote-unquote dated for 3 years before we got married. Yeah, basically I hatched, found my husband, and there you go. The rest is history. That sounds terrible, but it worked out. So, okay, that was number 3. Number 4, we have 2 grown sons, Alexander Christian and Caleb Aaron. Caleb is, I believe he's 25. My oldest is 31. It takes me a minute to remember the youngest because my baby, he's living in Florida, and I don't get to talk to him very often. He's doing his own thing. One married, one's not married, but neither one of them want children. Actually, my oldest, my 31-year-old, just celebrated his 8-year anniversary. No kids and does not want any, and I'm not, sorry about the moving on the camera, I'm not pushing the subject because I really honestly, I feel like that's a very personal decision. If they decide they want kids, okay. If not, I'm not going to be screaming about grandbabies. Okay, number 5. And I mentioned this in another video or podcast or whatever. Anyway, I'm a former jewelry designer, and I did very well at it. I had many pieces of my work published in Bead Trends magazine years ago, and I still have the magazines to prove it, although not with me at the moment. Number 6. I used to be pretty big in the scrapbook circuit. I used to travel all around to the conventions with LBDD, which is Little Black Dress Designs, which is not in business anymore. But while I was doing all that, I had invented a product that I named Sweet Dot Alphas. And they were, it's kind of hard to explain. I wish I had some of those here to show you. They're letters, and numbers. But you could choose what color of backing you wanted them to snap into. Because a lot of the time, back when I was really, really heavily into scrapbooking, there just wasn't much to choose from as far as having alphabets that matched your pages, unless you wanted to go with stickers. Well, Sweet Dot Alphas, they're 3D. And so you could pick your letter, which was in, a black letter on white, and it's stamped into it, and then it could go fit in, like hug into a jacket, they kind of look like little round candies. So you'd have your black letter stamped on your white background, which would snap into a pink background, or a blue, or a gray, or a green, or whatever you wanted. Sweet Dot Alphas. So yeah, did the door thing and did the scrapbook thing. Okay, as if you couldn't tell from my voice. Number 7, I was born and raised in East Tennessee, but I currently live in the Atlanta metro area. And the reason for that is because this is where my husband's working right now. There's more to that story. Should I share? Okay, maybe. I'm only at 5.5 minutes, so we'll go for it. My husband and I, we took a break in 2015 up until 2018. 3 years. And so when we decided to make our marriage work, he couldn't move back into our house in Tennessee, so one of us had to do the moving, and so here I am. And so far so good. I've been back since March of last year, so we're working on 1.5 years back together. Everything's going okay so far. It's not perfect, but what marriage is, you know. Anyway. Okay. Seafood is my favorite food of all. Like, if it comes out of the ocean, I love it. Which is strange because I hate the ocean. I don't like sand, sun, or salt water. I want nothing to do with it. Only what comes out of it that I can eat. Like, I mean, for real. I'll eat oysters. I love crab, shrimp, anything. If I have to pick a turf, it would be steak. But other than that, take me to the ocean. That was number 8. Number 9, I homeschooled my kids for 25 years. Started my oldest one out. He went through kindergarten and first grade in your standard public school. Something never really felt quite right about it. And I even had registered him for school for 3rd grade in public school. He went to the first day at school, and something just kept telling me, go get your kid. And, I mean, I don't know. But I went the very same day I got right back in my car, went right back to school, and took him out, and I let everybody know he's going to be homeschooled. And so we did that. Yes, he has a real diploma. So does my youngest. Because they still have to take their SATs and all that stuff. So that was number 9. Number 10. I have the strangest, weirdest, I don't know, affinity for really old, rustic-looking wicker baskets. And I'm not talking about this modern stuff you could walk into the Pottery Barn or wherever and buy. I'm talking about usually the ones that are sitting around in thrift stores and things. They got to look like they have been very well loved and owned for a long time. Rustic. Yeah. And I think that is number 10. And I know that's kind of boring, but that's really all I could think of for now. But I hope you guys liked it. Got to know me a little bit better. Don't judge me too hard. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good one.